everyone, it's Coach Sam, and I am here making my first coach video today. And I want to talk to all of you about what Beachbody has done in my life for me in the first 30 days. I have been putting this off. It's not an easy thing for me to share because I get really emotional. But I had a really good talk with some old friends last night who convinced me that my perfectionism is okay to throw out the window. So I'm here making it happen. What I want to talk about is how Beachbody changed not just the way I look, but the way that I think about myself and the way that I live my life in 30 days. I am almost 60 days into my first program and almost 60 days into being a coach. And the way that Beachbody has changed everything from the way I feel when I wake up in the morning to how excited I am to talk to people, and even changed my relationships from my relationships with my best friends to my relationships with people I barely knew. I guess we should start from the beginning. Before Beachbody, I had started my own business with my husband, and we were very successful in our first couple years, which was wonderful. Obviously, new business owners, we made a few mistakes and we learned along the way, but we have had a really, really difficult last year. And with that, having a lot of work came a lot of extra hours because we own the business together and we work from home. And so what happened was the business kind of became our lives. We lost contact with friends, we lost contact with family. Anything that we did that was for us, that was our time, was gone. Everything from playing guitar to painting to just taking time out to do things that make us happy. All of it just was gone. So that became something that was really hard for me. And it made me very anxious when people were disappointed that timelines ran long. And for me, disappointing people is like the utmost level of failure. So it made me really stressed out and it made me really anxious. And at a couple points in time, I landed myself in the hospital. I had ulcers. My anxiety was through the roof. I was on the verge of depression. I was terrified to wake up in the morning because I didn't want to check my email because I just was tired of feeling like I've let so many people down. And when I started doing Beachbody, it was a decision that I made, and it wasn't an easy one, to take the time for me. And the reason that I hadn't done that was because every time I tried, I ended up feeling really guilty that I was taking time away from my business and the people who are counting on me in that business to do something for me. So I had tried working out at a gym, and I had tried running, and I had tried doing the things that I used to do, and it just wasn't working for me because every time I left the house, every time I wasn't sitting at my desk at my computer doing something for my other business, I felt like I was doing something wrong. So I happened to be asked by a Beachbody coach who's now my coach, who was a past client of ours, how I was doing one day, and I was really not doing well. And I'm one of those people that is really good at hiding it when I'm not doing well. So I didn't exactly come out and tell her, like, hey, I'm not okay. But through the conversation with her, it really opened my eyes to the fact that I wasn't okay. And the fact that the way I was living my life was not okay for me, and that I deserve to be happy. So I talked to her a little bit about what I had been doing for my fitness and my nutrition in the past. And really that came down to going to the gym every now and then, running every now and then, because I couldn't do those things. I couldn't take the time out for me to do things for myself, even when it came down to my health, without feeling guilty that I wasn't sitting at my desk doing my work for my clients. That conversation I had with my coach, coupled with one of my best friends moving away across the country, and realizing that I hadn't taken the time to spend with her because I was feeling guilty about my business, led me to asking my coach about T25. When she told me that it was 25 minutes a day for 5 days a week, it kind of got rid of my biggest two excuses. I work the most on the weekends. well, you don't have to do it on the weekends. And I don't have the time. It's only 25 minutes. So for me, that was instantly something that was like, okay, maybe this is okay for me to do. So after talking to her and doing some research on my own, I talked to my husband and I just told him, you know, I really think that this is something I need to do for me. And he was skeptical at first because I had tried all of the lose weight quick, the pills, the wraps, the diet drinks, the shakes, the meal replacements, the protein powders. I mean, there's so many different things out there, and I had tried so many of them and none of them worked and none of them just got me excited. So I would do them for a month and then I wouldn't do them anymore, and it just wasn't working. And I just had a really honest conversation with him and I said, look, I need to do this for me. And he said, okay. And I got T25 and I started drinking Shakeology and I signed up as a coach. I lost almost 10 pounds in prep week. I lost almost 10 pounds in the first week of T25, and I lost almost 5 pounds in my second week of T25. And immediately I had everyone around me asking, what are you doing? I had incredible results, which was fabulous. So around that third week, when I was able to start talking to people and telling them why I was doing it and these amazing results that I was having, I started to feel differently about myself. I had more confidence. It's amazing to walk into a room and have someone say to you, oh my gosh, you're shrinking. What are you doing? Every time I see you, you've lost more weight. That's an amazing feeling all on its own. But the day I realized that Beachbody was going to change my entire life was the day that I woke up, and instead of being afraid of going to check my email, I woke up and I walked into my office and I made a to-do list and I looked at my husband and I said, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get out of this bad situation that we're in and we're gonna change it so that we can have the freedom to do things for us again, so that we can be the people that we wanna be. We can do the things that we wanna do, and we can continue to run our business the way that we want to run it, and to be successful. And I think that day I saw a big difference and he saw a big difference, and from there it just took off. But more than that, more than being successful in running a Beachbody business, more than making some cash on the side, more than losing weight, I feel like I have my life back. I feel like I'm confident again. I'm excited again. I believe that it's okay to do things for me again. And those are things that I haven't felt in over a year. And it's just so amazing to know that so quickly this thing that I had been looking for so long came into my life, and it was just this instantaneous, development of something completely new. And I owe it to the people who surround me now. I have had great friends for forever, but surrounding myself with not just women, but a lot of the people who I've become really close with in the program are women, and they have just been these strong, determined, confident role models, and they've given me these goals to look forward to and goals to set myself up for, and constantly they're asking me how I'm doing and they're excited for me, and it has just been an incredible experience for me, and something that I haven't been able to find anywhere else. So, sorry that was kind of long. Sorry I got a little emotional. But for me, I just wanted to share with all of you that Beachbody is so much more than just a weight loss program, or so much more than just getting fit or healthy or making a little extra cash on the side. For me, Beachbody changed my entire life, and it happened in 30 days, and it makes me a more excited, more confident, more happy person all around. So thanks for listening. There'll be more videos. I know that this one was a little long, my first one, but hopefully you'll subscribe and you'll follow and you'll want to hear more. So bye.